big MRM WRW Mafia. Dark side. Come vibe with the child. Curb, what up, though? I'm making up with the moves. I'm breaking the moves. Choose. If the I'm busting the moves. I wake up like this. Blessed. Everything else is the best. Stress was created for making the less. Open the guards, yes. Fact. Me and Kirby finessing the beat. 10 toes. MRM will be repping the shit. I am the chief. This is the tribe. I ended the different electrical side. Cause get you a vibe. This is my land. Is my only reply. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, G, what up? Yeah. Bag in my bag. Look for the papers. Ain't got time for my bitch. Cause I'm running up papers. Just like that keep his flavors. From the low to the high. Remember niggas having baby. Say you got motion, but you niggas just talk. Big dog in the yard, and you bitches just walk. Look me in my eyes, saying with your chest when you talk. Boys do what they can, and men do what they want. Break that shit down, half O's to the pound. Put my thoughts to action, Jackson. Imagine had me pulling rabbits out of hat. Took you up to like a demon, Lord King couldn't bring it back. Niggas be capping, see whatever when they rap. Tell your life story, and we really fucking have it. I can see clearly now that the rain is down. Actions to my words, you can see it here when they play my song. I'll ever be the man, and Lady Bird, where love is love, others love. Loyal to my children, family first. I am putting
Yo, what's the vibes, tribes? This is I Can't Make This Shit Up podcast with myself, Big Chief, not the little one, GeeDaStarFlower, melanated god of love, and my goddess, Aquarius goddess, is in the building. You heard me. What's the vibes, my love?
What's up, bro?
Oh, you want to kick it off with that bullshit? We ain't been here in a while, all right? Keep calling me no goddamn bro. Anyway, love is love. This is, freedom of speech. Y'all know how we rock out freedom of speech, whatever topics you want to speak on or we choose to speak on, that's what we throwing out there into the universe. You know, me personally, I usually do not tap into the entertainment world because I know what that world consists of. So, and I don't like to do things for clickbait. That's why I don't add no names to the caption of my shows, even if I choose to speak about a celebrity or even tonight, me speaking on the Trump situation. I'm not putting that in my captions because I don't want nobody to feel as though I'm using that to gain views or gain followers and things like that. That's not what I'm in this shit for. So that's why I choose not to put the names and none of that shit. But I will speak on some shit that makes sense or don't make sense. But what's the vibes though, my goddess? I know you say you're gonna kick back for real tonight and shit, but if it is anything you want to tap in with, just let me know. But I guess we could kick it off with the whole Trump situation since that's what's hitting the airwaves right now. That's what's going viral right now, Even though it's kind of weird because just think about it, babe, back when the Martin Luther King situations and the Kennedy situations, when they got assassinated, like it was a big thing, like the whole goddamn world was just tapped in and speaking about that. But this whole Trump situation, it's like motherfuckers don't even give a fuck. That shit crazy. It's like, all right, that nigga got shot. Somebody tried to take him out. Ooh, okay. I look at things totally different. Like I look way deeper into, probably deeper than I should, into all situations, especially when it comes to shit like that. You know, first and foremost, I'm not a Trump hater, nor am I a Trump supporter. You know, I'm not a supporter nor a hater. You know, but I do respect a lot of shit that that man has done, and I do feel like out of all the presidents that we have ever had, he's done more for the so-called black community than any other president I've seen. You know, and I stand 10 toes on that one right there. You know, I don't look at Trump the same way everyone else does. You know, and the fact that this is what all of y'all should pay attention to instead of being against this man. The fact that they're so against him, like they didn't try to put this man in prison, now they're trying to assassinate him. Don't y'all think it's a reason behind that? Do y'all understand these are the same motherfuckers that's against us? Why is y'all not thinking the way I'm thinking? Y'all just that fucking weird? These are the same motherfuckers that's against us that's trying to take this man out. You gotta know it has to be a real reason behind that. Obviously, when he get in office, he plan on doing some shit, and they know he plan on doing some shit. That's why they're trying to take him away from here. Y'all don't get that part though. Y'all just want to be so against a motherfucker. Weirdos following the bandwagon of everybody else. Like y'all thoughts towards that man, not even truly y'all thoughts. It's the thoughts of someone else. Y'all just jumping on the bandwagon because everybody else is Trump haters. So you want to be a hater towards Trump too. I was never one to jump on the bandwagon and follow the trends and think like everybody else. I was always that guy that was always against their thoughts. To this day, since a kid, I was like that. You know, you can't just throw something my way and expect I just supposed to jump on there with everybody else. Fuck them. Yeah, we're just against them. And I don't know nothing about the situation. I don't know full details within that situation. I don't know that person personally. So why am I going to feel the way that you feel? That's crazy. Y'all don't even know these people personally. Y'all just going off of what social media and these fake ass news broadcasters are showing y'all. Y'all don't know nobody personally to have these negative thoughts towards them. Y'all don't think about what that man has done when he was president, though. Let's talk about that. Let's talk about what he has done and with Barack, our so-called black president. You know, I can go on and on about that, but I won't. Anyway, this whole assassination, how you feel about that, Barry? What was your thoughts towards that? Your honest thoughts. And I know you don't really give a fuck about it, but you know, what was your thoughts when you first heard that shit?
I mean, I was just like, yo, that's crazy. And then I was looking at the memes that was going around. Nigga said the shooter was from Timu.
From where?
Timu.
What the fuck is that? You know, I don't be tapped in with what be
Timu.
going on in that
Timu
world.
is
So
Timu is like Shein or something like that. Like the store, online store.
oh, you talking about the joint where the motherfuckers be ordering the clothes and shit, the shit I sent you?
Yeah.
What the fuck? What the fuck do they have to do with like what?
Because they
Okay.
said that the guy, the shooter, the active shooter, somebody ordered him off of Timu.
Wow. Hey yo, you
Because he
funny as shit,
couldn't.
baby. You joking with me right now? Or you telling the truth? You gotta
Cause
be
he
joking with me
couldn't.
right now, nigga.
Cause he couldn't get the shot correct. He had one job.
Hey yo, what the fuck? Nigga said they ordered the shooter off table.
I mean, the whole situation is crazy
Hey
though. For
yo!
somebody to just,
Stop it. Hey babe.
I don't know. It's
Stop
just
it.
something about shooting off in a crowd. It's just crazy. Like somebody lost their life for what?
How did it look to you? Did it look real? Let's speak on that. Cause my babe, she's a big ass. She be trolling me. Like that be the fucked up part. She'll troll the fuck out of me, and I'll be believing her weird ass stories as if it was some truth in it the whole time. You know. But when you saying it, the video, how did it look real to you? Cause it's like I heard the shots, and then it's like He grabbed his ear after the shots were even like stopped going off and shit. Like I don't know. It seemed kind of weird to me. Then like, what
That
angle
shit
was the
looked as
person shooting
real as
from?
it looked as real as any other video on the internet. I
Oh,
mean, he
so
was bleeding,
that's fake
so
then.
he was bleeding, so
I mean,
he did get hit. They said well, from what
but listen, babe, like
I
a
read two
real like,
different stories. One story said that the bullet grazed his ear, and then another story said that the bullet hit the teleprompter, and the glass from the teleprompter hit him in the ear. That's why he was bleeding.
wow, wow. Well, so with this, what can we? I don't know. I don't even know to look at this or to actually consider this as a assassination attempt because we know, especially when it comes from these so-called higher ups, if they hire somebody to do a hit or a assassin that worked for the government, come on, man, they're not doing no missing. They're not missing.
Yeah, then the
Come
aim
on
for
now,
your
something
ear
that
is
big.
crazy.
Niggas knocking niggas' ears off out here. What was that? A warning shot? Like, do we consider that as a assassination attempt or a warning shot? Like, seems like more like a warning shot to me.
You
Hit
said
niggas in
you
the
need
ear and
to
shit.
change
Nigga.
up what you're saying, or I'll take your hearing away.
I'll take your hearing away. That's deep. That's deep. One ear at a time, nigga. Keep on talking. I'ma take your lips. Like, that's crazy.
That's right.
That's crazy. Yeah. It is what it's gonna be though. But
That's right,
I
boy.
all joke. Here you go. Yeah, you definitely part of Biden. Biden, you part of Biden's family tree. Yo, but all jokes aside, though, like I've been speaking, um, highly when it comes to Trump versus any other presidents and shit because I look at the things that was done when he was in office versus what everybody chooses to speak about, and I add that up with what was done by other presidents that so-called ran the world, and it's saying like he's done a lot more for our people than others have. And that's big fucking facts. I don't feel like Trump is against our people at all. I feel like he's with us 100%. If you want my honest opinion, you know, I feel like they know if he get back in office that a lot of shit's going to change for the good. Look at what's going on now. I don't even see what what do y'all think that he would be doing more worse than what's already going on? Do motherfuckers really feel like he's gonna make it better? Or do y'all gonna make feel like he's gonna make it worse than what it is right now? Because this is the worst I've seen it in my whole 42 years of living. Like, as far as the prices going up and all the bullshit that's going on with the banks and people money getting played with, all types of shit is going on. But all this happened since Biden been in office. You know what I'm saying? So it's like if I had to choose between him or him, I'm definitely rolling with Trump. But I don't vote for no presidents. I am my own fucking president. I make and I break the rules. I
Word,
stand
my
on that.
guy.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. You know the vibes, woman. You know the vibes.
Straight
But yeah,
up one love.
that's how I feel when it comes to the whole Trump situation. And but other than that, like I said, this freedom of speech. So it's like, I watches, even though I'm not within the programmed world, those who are truly woke and chosen and have a mission, y'all know that we still supposed to tap in and be updated on what's going on within that world. You know what I'm saying? Always. So I watch a lot of shit on YouTube. You feel me? A lot of the YouTubers, a lot of the rap beefs and the different sets that's going at each other or whatever the case may be. But anyway, I came across this joint today. One of the kids from Chicago named Vaughn 700, I believe, something like that. And you know, a lot of the drill rappers in New York City, you know, their thing is dissing the dead, smoking on the ops and all that type of shit. You feel me? So anyway, you know, they speak about, you know, people that was murdered within their songs. Now, mind you, the brother I'm speaking about, he's from Chicago. These the brothers that made the song is from New York. They're dissing their ops from New York. But this brother took the video, I guess, made a video on TikTok dancing to the song to the part where they were saying they killed the dude or whatever. So the brothers from New York felt some type of way about that and they went at him and banned him from coming to New York City because of this. All right, my thing is fuck all that. I'm not even worried about the rappers and none of that. It'd be like the kids, when they hear these songs, they'll do these dances and they'll recite these verses to the songs, not even knowing that y'all speaking about people that were murdered. But
Yeah.
they don't know this. They're just listening to the song, vibing and dancing and singing the shit as if it's just some cool lyrics or whatever, not knowing these are real life events that happened that took someone's life. So it's like, y'all not from there. Y'all don't know the background, the details of these situations, but y'all will be outside singing the music, dancing, doing the dance. They make dances based off of how the person was killed. Like, trust me, I'll be tapped in for real. Their dances be based off of how whoever they're speaking about was murdered, you know, and y'all pick up and start doing this shit, not knowing this is real shit that's going on, you know.
But
Somebody's life.
isn't that how the media works to influence the viewers with
Yeah,
the most powerful message that'll capture their attention?
yeah. But this is my thing though, baby. That's what I'm trying to explain and break down. They don't know the seriousness within that shit. You know what these brothers are doing in New York City. They're just vibing to the music and doing the dances and being on jumping on the bandwagon. So it's like it's people that feel some type of way about that. Like this was their peoples who were murdered, family members or whatever, close friends. They feel some type of way about this. So it's like when y'all be doing all this shit on the internet, thinking y'all just supporting these artists and shit the whole time, their people feel some type of way. So when y'all get caught lacking or whatever the case may be outside based off of the fact that y'all presenting all that type of shit on y'all social media pages, then y'all be the ones end up getting killed. Then everybody sitting around crying and oh, he was a good person, this, that, and the other. He was a 14-year-old kid, whatever the case may be. But y'all not looking at the fact that this so-called good person, this 14-year-old kid, was on social media dancing and I guess I don't know what word to use, but basically promoting something that has to do with a death or whatever. So I don't know, man. I find that shit weird, you know. That's like you picking up a beef that you have nothing to do with. Like y'all not even from that state, from the hood. Some of y'all not even banging. Y'all not gang bangers. Y'all not none of that. But y'all will take on beef that y'all have nothing to do with, all because you want to recite a verse or do a dance. That's crazy. That's beyond crazy. First and foremost, promoting that type of shit on social media don't even fly in my world of gangster. You know? I come up in an era where you ain't have social media and shit, man. You ain't had the internet. A nigga got beef, a nigga come to your front door, bro. A nigga going to your school. We catching your ass at the club because we know everybody going to one specific spot on Friday or Saturday. We catch you at the skate ring, like shit like that. Niggas wasn't on social media talking about I'm gonna kill you, showing these fucking fake ass guns, and like that shit weird. Like that shit weird as fuck. Like I get the fact that the world changes and trends and all of that type of shit, but certain shit is like as a man, like we just shouldn't do. Like as a real man, you know, there's certain things that we just wouldn't do. Whether you're in the streets or out the streets, as a man, it's just certain things we would not do, not going to do. You know, if it's beef, we're not speaking on it. We're not bringing that shit to no social medias. Shit getting handled in the streets. That's why so many niggas is going to jail. You see all these goddamn how they raiding all these rap niggas shit and locking up the whole goddamn crew. Why? Because they've been building a case on y'all based off of y'all music. Like, a motherfucker ain't gotta say or do no investigations or none of that shit. All they gotta do is listen to you goofy ass niggas music, and that's their case right there. Y'all are telling exactly what happened. Ain't no case to build. So it's like, that shit weird to me, man. I don't know whether to look at it as fake, because in a lot of these situations, a lot of the beefs that y'all be speaking on, not even y'all, like, y'all didn't even catch them bodies. Y'all just using shit in y'all raps. Whole time, a lot of y'all y'all not even the reason behind the shit happening. That's the crazy part. But due to the fact that you're from a certain hood and they from a certain hood, you choose to diss that person. Ain't got nothing to do with that body, though. That's weird. Y'all gangsters, though. Y'all some real fucking gangsters. I mean, I don't know, because my God, if she know gangsters and shit that I pull up on you, wash your windows, beat you with the rag, then tell you thanks. Shit be crazy. But that's this generation. That's this generation. I spoke on some shit earlier on my live, you know. And I believe yesterday I shared a video of my story, you know, about me wanting to hear your truths and not the truths of someone else, you know, because a lot of, you know, the messages that's being presented out here is people pushing other people's truths. Like, in my world, you know, that really doesn't add up, because if you're spiritually woke and you have a clear understanding of self, you're pushing your information, because it's called information. It's within, you know, and like, it's like listening to certain brothers and sisters and receiving some of the information that may make sense to you and applying that to the information that you're already pushing, and then pushing in your own way. That's cool, because we all do that. A lot of us be saying the same exact shit, we just saying it in a different way. I'm bringing my shit how I'm bringing my shit, other people bringing it how they're bringing it. We're all coming in our own way, you know, but basically saying the same shit. I'm just trying to draw in a certain crowd of people, you know, those who come from the same trials and tribulations as me, as I say all the time, you know. So that's the reason why I bring it the way I do. I understand my mission, my purposes of being here. You know what I'm saying? Y'all brothers and sisters, y'all just pushing other people's shit. Y'all pushing what makes sense to them, but you're not pushing what makes sense to you. And it's like y'all doing the direct word. Like, you know, y'all bringing it exactly the way that they're teaching y'all. Like, first and foremost, if you are a leader, you don't have no teacher. There's no one out here teaching you anything. You are the teacher. Why read a book when you are the book? How many times have I said this shit? The Chiefs be tapping in with me. You know, motherfuckers watch me. Like, you know, I don't gotta be like all that extra shit y'all do. Y'all be hashtagging people names, hashtagging certain shit to get people to, you know, to pull up to your shit. I don't do none of that. Like, all of my content is literally me, my goddess, and whoever we choose to have on here. We're giving y'all us. Like, we're not using people names or celebrities or rappers or actors or none of the shit that's going on within the entertainment world in order to, you know, boost our shit up. If that was the case, man, we'll have millions of followers or subscribers and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? But I have a different purpose from why I'm doing what I'm doing. It's not to draw in any crowds or subscribers. I'm just here to push the messages into this universe. It's going to hit who it's supposed to hit every fucking time. It doesn't have to be anyone here listening to me. The universe hears me. That's all that fucking matters. You know? I want y'all to push your truths, not the truths of someone else. Y'all wonder why y'all be feeling so weird. Listen, I know what I'm talking about because I'll be tapped in with a lot of y'all, man. A lot of y'all reaches out to me. A lot of y'all be in my fucking DMs and all that shit, man. So, I'm basing this off of my experiences of life. Like, a lot of y'all really not there. So, that's the reason why I be trying to push certain shit y'all way because I already see what it is. And I've been on this journey for quite a long time now. And there's levels to this shit. You start off thinking that you can wake the whole fucking world up, everybody, your family, and all that, just because you're woke and you have a clear understanding of certain things. You feel like you can wake everybody up. I get it. I fucking been there. But what y'all have to understand is whatever you want for someone, if that someone doesn't want it for self, it's never going to work. Like, I be
Yes.
seeing so much in certain individuals, and I will try pushing certain things their way based off of what I know they can do. But yet, they don't want that. So if they don't want it, everything that I'm trying to do to make them see it is not going to be accepted the way I want it to be. So it's like, can you say that's wasted energy? At one point in time, I did consider that as wasted energy. But then at the end of the day, I had to look at it at like I'm just doing my part. Literally, I'm just doing my part. If I see something in you and I know what you can do, like I guess that's part of my gift. That's one of my psychic abilities.
But
I'm definitely able. What, you don't believe me? You can't sit here and say you don't believe me, because I'd have pushed a lot of shit your way that made sense. So, you know. But of course, you're my other half, so you always go speak your shit. But I definitely, see things within people that they don't see within themselves, and I'll be trying to push them to the to reach their higher self. That's all. You know. That's what being spiritually woke is all about, reaching a higher level of self, being a better you, a better version of yourself. You don't stay in the same positions, you reach higher levels within life. But, you know, they'll rather listen to the weirdos and shit versus listening to someone who's actually been there. I just had a conversation with one of my brothers yesterday, and I'm like, bro, it's crazy how, these young niggas that's out there, they won't listen to a nigga that they know was out there. Like, a nigga was out there, a nigga was 10 toes in these streets with the killings, the robbings, the drug dealings, all that. Nigga done all that shit. Like I said, it's called growth. You don't stay in the same position. You grow outside of certain ways in life. So, but when you grow outside of that shit, you must come back around and speak on it because there's still brothers and sisters out here that's still entertaining that life. So it's like I was saying, these young brothers wouldn't want to listen to a brother such as myself who's actually been there, telling them that that ain't it. But yet they'll go out here and listen to these weird ass motherfuckers that ain't never been in the fucking streets. These YouTube bloggers and these niggas that be out here talking about the street life and getting all these views and shit by speaking about your life, but yet they not even in the field. Niggas don't know nothing about the lifestyle that y'all living, but y'all be listening to these motherfuckers though. A lot of y'all big homies ain't even big homies. Like niggas following the wave of bitch ass niggas. That's big facts. So it's a lot of weak minded niggas creating weak minded niggas out here. Yeah, man. Leaders lead. We don't follow. Leaders lead. We don't follow. So it's like you young brothers out here that's trying to jump in the mix of things and follow the wave of what other people are doing. That's not what it is, bro. That's not gangster in my world. You feel me? Every gangster I know, like I put that on everything I love. Every gangster I know, them niggas rolled alone. Like they wasn't in no crews. They didn't have no gangs. Like niggas was known for being who they were by themselves. Same as me. My background doesn't come from me being with a group of niggas, and every time you hear about a situation that I done, it wasn't with no group of niggas. Like everything was me by myself. Like that's what makes you a real gangster. And you have to carry that shit outside of the four corners that you live in, meaning the neighborhood. Everybody can be a gangster within their own neighborhood. That makes sense. That's your neighborhood. You grew up there. Like you grew up doing a lot of shit. Okay, you got that. But who are you outside of that? I mean, I hate to tap into the program world, but sometimes because it be itching. It makes me itch. It makes me itch. Like to see the weird shit that these niggas be doing and consider themselves as gangsters. I said 5 years ago, like if what y'all doing is considered gangster, then I'm a bitch ass nigga. I have to be the opposite of what y'all pushing. Seriously. Cause I don't see no. But anyway, kill that image. First and foremost. Kill that image. Cause a lot of you brothers, and I'm not gonna say all of y'all, cause there's them 10 toes niggas out there that's really stepping on shit, really about that life, you feel, whatever the case may be. But for the most part, a lot of y'all are pushing a image that you created based off of whatever you've went through within your life. That's big facts. That go for men and women. A lot of y'all is pushing an image out here that you created due to the upcomings of your life. That's really not who you are. I be trying to get motherfuckers to tap in with self. Who are you? Push you. Not that. What is you talking about, man? It's called growth, y'all. It's not meant to stay the same. You're supposed to grow outside of certain shit. You know? I just had this conversation with my son today. I said, man, when you grow, your mindset's supposed to grow as well. And that be the issue with our people. We're growing physically, growing, but yet our mindsets are still the same. That's why you got so many grown motherfuckers out here that think like kids. You got so many grown motherfuckers out here that do the same shit that kids do. Their mindset is still stuck within that lifestyle. I chose to grow outside of that. Even when I was in that, I didn't think the same way as everyone else. I was different then. Different stroke, different folks, man. Everybody ain't us. Y'all better understand that part. Just because they come looking like a Negro, doesn't mean they're a Negro. My goddess is racist certain days of the week. I'm gonna just throw that out there because I be feeling real disrespected sometimes. I hate to put that out there on this podcast, but babe, you be real disrespectful sometimes, Miss Aquarius goddess.
Wow.
Do I need to
You
speak on
didn't
the
do
name
nothing.
calling? Ooh, you don't say nothing? Is
You
that
said I
right?
didn't even do nothing.
Oh, okay. Okay. But that's what you people say. That's the type of
Who's
stuff
you
you people say,
people?
y'all. I'm still trying to figure that out as well. I'm still trying to
Who's
figure that
you
out as well.
people?
You know?
We're all one, my brother.
Oh, let me tap in on something since, even though this is an individual that I choose not to speak about because of what she's presenting out here as a woman. But, when you just keep seeing shit popping up on your YouTube or whatever, sometimes it's like, all right, let me see what the fuck they talk about. But anyway, your homegirl, babe, the sexy red. Did you see the situation with the brothers speaking about her pussy stinking? There's two different
Did what?
brothers. Huh?
No.
Oh, actually, it's crazy because the same dude that I'm talking about from Chicago, that video that's going viral right now about him, dissing the New York dudes, ops or whatever. That's the same dude that put it out there about Sexy Red having a funky pussy, and then another brother, I think, Lord Jamal, I think that's his name. Yeah, he said it too or whatever. I'm like, that's crazy. But I'm not one to judge, and I hate to even say it, but you know looking at her and how she presents herself, I already figured that it would be something like that. Like you just got the look of someone who has a, and that's no disrespect to you personally, but this is what I'm basing this off of what you present out here, Miss Exy Red. Like you know, uh, like I said, that's all a part of the control, and that's how I feel personally. Anyway, that's a part of the controlling within the programmed world, especially once you're under that bullshit and you done signed your life away. That's what comes behind that. Period. But people still entertained by that shit though. Motherfuckers are still press that play on their YouTube videos or whatever music videos or whatever. Like in order to end this shit, we like it's a cancer. It's a cancer. So the only way we can kill that cancer is if we stop promoting that shit. Stop entertaining that shit. We're the ones that's making it worse. Like I said, everybody has a job to do. Everybody has a mission to accomplish out here. Their mission is not the same as ours, especially when they're under the controlling of the other side. Even though they look like us, they're under the controlling of the other side. They're what you call them guinea pigs. Like they're using them, to promote certain shit to try to lure us in, and it's working. It's working. They be luring all you motherfuckers in. Like my son be asking me every day if I heard a certain music, certain songs, certain movies, and I'd be like, no. He'd be like, bro, really? I'd be like, yes, really. I don't entertain the programmed world. Sis, peace and blessings. Shout out to Good Vibes Only in the building. What's the vibes, tribe? But I don't entertain none of that shit. So I really can't tell you nothing about a song, an artist that just came out. I can't tell you about a movie, a sequel to any movies with new actors that's playing the starring roles in the movie. I can't tell you none of that shit. I'm tapped the fuck out when it comes to that shit. I'm tapped all the way in to me. You hear me? I'm tapped all the way in to nature. You hear me? Shit like that. I'll be out there having conversations with the birds. I said something on my post earlier, my live that I posted on my Instagram page earlier in the comments, like if you notice and if you really pay attention, when I be out there in nature, like before I start speaking, you hear the birds, you hear all of that, the nature, you hear all that going on. When I start speaking, everything get quiet. Then when I pause or I go, or I end it, you hear the nature again, the birds, and they get louder. You feel me? Like they really be a part of the conversation on everything I love. Like you hear me? Like the insects and none of that shit. Like none of that shit irritates me anymore. You know how flies are irritators or gnats are irritators, bees or whatever's flying around. Like none of that shit irritates me anymore. Like why would I be afraid of nature? That's nature. Like, this is what our creator created. Like, why be afraid of that? Like, I done seen a snake in my yard and all types of shit. Anybody who knows me knows me. No, I was always afraid of snakes and spiders. I'll see spiders now and won't even kill them. Like a spider just being a spider. I feel like this about a lot of shit, right? Like, if you mind yours, they're gonna mind theirs. Be who you are, and they're gonna be who they are. Like, I feel like there's a reaction to every action, right? So if you're reacting in fear when it comes to anything, you're gonna get what comes behind that. There's consequences behind that. that spider, that snake, that bear, that tiger, that whatever is going to react to your fear. But if you show no fear, I wonder what reaction you'll get from that. And I feel like that about everything, all animals, mammals, whatever, sharks, whatever. I feel like they go off of our actions. Like they're going to react to our actions. So if we act in fear, they're going to react to that fear. These are just my thoughts, my heart, my feelings, It makes sense to me, you know? And that's all that matters to me. And ever since I've been moving that way, though, the results I've been getting is factual. Me not jumping when I see a big ass spider, man, that spider go mind his bit. Even when I seen the snake, like I almost stepped on it. I was walking and it was a nice sized big ass snake. I backed up calmly and just sat there and watched it. That motherfucker ain't attempt to come my way or nothing. It was still focused on whatever it was focused on. I didn't bother it. It didn't bother me. Point blank period. And they go like that. I see the rabbits out there, certain animals, they run when they see you. You feel me? But if I'm coming in peace. So they coming in peace. They'll still sit there and doing whatever they was doing, eating their plants or whatever they was doing, they'll still be doing it while I'm just chilling right there, watching this shit, It wasn't like that at first. It's like that now. Now that I guess they done got comfortable with me, they know I'm one with nature and know how I'm coming, like. But that's what being spiritual is all about to me. Like, a lot of y'all brothers and sisters just be talking, but I don't see y'all doing the work. And when I say doing the work, I mean the self-work. A lot of y'all are not healing, like completely. But y'all just want to run around and read shit that y'all got out of these books or speak something that y'all heard from some other god or goddess that makes sense to y'all. So y'all want to just keep presenting that. Like, come on, bro. Y'all not even doing the self-work. You're not even fit to be out here pushing what you're pushing yet. I'm still doing the work on self, but I'm growing. I promise you I am. Even me sitting back and not entertaining this shit for a while, me or my goddess, it's reasons behind that. It's reasons behind that. Sometimes we don't even know the reasons. We'll just get in a mood where we feel like, all right, we don't feel like entertaining that right now. And that's just what it is. That's because the universe is pushing us somewhere else. Sometimes we don't even understand that route that it's trying to take us. But once we do, all right, it starts making sense. Even with me, working around kids now, that's something that I always wanted to do because I say I've been doing the work far as pushing my messages on these social media platforms, right? I said, I feel like I've done a lot of that. I've done enough of that. You feel me? I'm ready for the next step within this shit, and then the universe pushed me that way. Now I'm working in a group home. I have full contact, like physical contact, like I can give them this personally, up front and in person. You hear me? So it's a difference with it now, and it's working. I mean, it's working, really working. I mean, I don't want to get too deep on that because I ain't even sort of speaking about my job and all that, but, the work is still being done. Let me just say that for those who don't know, or for those who may feel like I done fell back and I'm not out here doing it or pushing it how I was pushing it at one point in time. Hey, listen, the work is still being done. I promise you that. But like I was telling one of the brothers yesterday and shit, that was saying that they fell back. Actually, it was one of the sisters, one of the goddesses, was saying, she had fell back from social media for a while. And I was like, man, look, I've been trying to tell motherfuckers, sometimes you got to take a social media break, a mental break from social media, because anytime social media starts to become more realistic than your actual life, that's a problem. That's a problem. I've seen so many situations occur or start or begin on social media and then escalated to the streets. Or it might have just stayed on social media. However you want to put it, it doesn't make sense to me because this social media, you're allowing social media to control your life more than your actual life. Like you're not doing nothing in your actual life in the physical, but you're doing so much through social media. Like what the fuck? That's crazy. Like a lot of these motherfuckers be having kids and all types of shit, like whole households and shit with a lot of things that need to be fixed within those households. But a motherfucker be on social media giving it. You hear me? Entertaining the fuck out all the fuck shit. You got 7 kids in your goddamn house. 3 of them selling drugs. The girls like, come on, man. That's another thing I spoke about, you know. I don't point fingers. I'm not a judge. I don't come with a cape or a hammer. You feel me? But I speak based off of my experiences along my journey. You hear me? I don't say no names, none of that shit. But I see. I'm a very big observer. So I see everything. You hear me? So it's like, it be motherfuckers in the spiritual world. Gods and goddesses. They got things going on personally with the kids and households and baby mamas and all types of shit that needs to be fixed, you know. But instead of fixing those things within the household, they want to try to fix things with other brothers and sisters and build with the communities and all that shit. Like, what? You ain't even building within your own household. How the fuck are you going to do that? If you're not fixing things within your own, like everything starts within the home, dickhead. Fuck is y'all talking about? So if you're not able to fix things within, like that's the shit that you have full control of. Your kids, your wife, or whatever the case may be, whoever's in your household, you have full control of that. But yet you're trying to put your energy into social media and building with people on social media, but your household fucked up. Like that shit only makes sense for those who's putting the work in within their households and then trying to build with the community. Then it'll make sense. But if you got things fucked up within the household and you're out here trying to build with others, like, am I not making any sense here? All right. But I see a lot of that. Do I speak on it? Yeah. I'm not no one's judge. Will I ever know? You know, I just see things. And, you know, like when you see shit and it's clear as day, you have a clear understanding of who these motherfuckers are. Now it becomes a choice. Whether you want to entertain that shit or not. Now you have a choice. Now, when you don't know shit and that wool is still being pulled over your eyes and you really can't see clear as day, you know, it makes sense that you choose to still entertain these people or whatever the case may be. But knowing something and then still indulging into that, that makes you the fool. I told y'all it's called growth. You are not supposed to stay the same. You are not supposed to entertain the same things you've been entertaining for the last 5 to 6 years. No. My brother? No. My sister? Why do y'all think they put these labels on us? I will continue to say this shit. We are labeled as ignorant fucking niggers because we are. And I'm not saying we as all of us as a whole. I'm just saying I am you and you are me. So I have to put myself within that. But at the end of the day, the majority of our people are ignorant as shit. So I have a clear understanding of why that label has been put on us. Now, we could have broke those chains and broke those cycles a long time ago. Right? When we all was mad, well, our ancestors, should I say, you know, and everybody was all writing out, they calling us niggers. We're not ignorant, but still continuing to do ignorant shit. Like, I mean, what are we doing? Those chains and cycles could have been broke. All you had to do was stop. But yet, motherfuckers chose to continue to do the things that gave them that label. Every day, y'all doing ignorant shit. Man, I be on my, like I said, I'm a very big observer now. So I'm in a lot of groups and a lot of chats and all types of shit, but I don't say shit. I just be observing the things that people choose to speak about. And that gives me a clear understanding of who they really are. Like, all right, y'all not one of us. Y'all one of them. Y'all just pretending. Like I say, the reptilians, the pretenders, you know, they doing a good job because they are definitely entertaining the fuck out of y'all and got y'all feeling as though they're really who they are the whole time. Like, what? Motherfuckers weird as shit. They weird as shit, but they watch me a lot. And I can tell because I be starting to see how people speaking differently. I swear, man. Like, I don't say shit because it's like at the end of the day, a motherfucker is going to deny. Let's be real here. A motherfucker is always going to deny the fact that, man, I ain't get that from you. Or I ain't doing, nah, man. Listen, I will respect a motherfucker that give credit to those who they receive whatever type of information or whatever from. Because I've done it. If I received or picked up something from someone, I always shout them out. I always give them their flowers. You feel me? Like every time. I'm not going to be pushing something that I know for a fact someone else is pushing and I'm just making it like it's my shit. You know? But I see a lot of that going on. A lot of y'all brothers be picking up off a big chief, not the little one. I see you, brother. High five. Love is love. I ain't tripping at all. My messages are being pushed. Because those who know me and been tapping in with me for a while, they gonna know. When you hear certain shit, you gonna know exactly where that shit came from. Only bro pushing it like that. Only bro saying that type of shit. So when y'all start hearing it from other motherfuckers, y'all gonna know exactly where that shit came from. Not like that, like that. Well, no, that's bro shit. Fuck is you talking about? But I'm not out here looking for brownie points and none of that shit. I don't want no credit from nobody. The universe know what I'm doing. The universe knows what I'm pushing out here, bro. I don't need you to salute me, And it ain't just, the brothers who was pushing it like me. I'm talking about the ones who have these big platforms and shit like that too. Oh yeah, everything I love, yes, yes. Like, especially if I've been tapped in with certain individuals for a while, right? I know exactly how they coming, their messages, they bringing it the same exact way every time, But then you'll start seeing things kind of switching up, and they start speaking about some other things that they're making like they brought to the forefront, but the whole time I'm like, hold up, that's some shit that, yeah, you watching me, you watching me. Big fucking facts. But hey, it is what it is. When everything comes to the light, man, I promise you. But as men, sometimes I feel well, not even sometimes, as a man, period, I feel like we should give credit where credit is due. To any man or woman, for whatever they doing out here, man. You gotta start giving credit to people. Saluting people, like things like that. Y'all know the reason why I started the whole MRM. WRW stands for Men Respect Men, Women Respect Women. But when I first created that, it was just MRM Mafia. It was me and a group of brothers that, had talents, but everybody was saying the same shit. Like, bro, don't nobody be supporting me. Don't know. I don't get no support from my peoples. I don't get no support from my family. Blah, blah, blah. I'm like, damn, that's it. I'm like, all right, cool. I got a plan, bro. I say, all right, look. You from LA, you from Texas, you from Memphis, I'm from Baltimore. You got a fan base, you got a fan base, you got a fan base, and you got a fan base. So if I'm sharing your shit on my pages and you're sharing my shit on your pages, your fans become my fans become your fans. That's how we build. So if all of us is doing this shit with each other, we're building a fan base just amongst us brothers. So that's why I started the whole MRM shit. Men respect men, you know? But it ain't too many brothers that can really stand on that because a motherfucker say it, but are you actually putting that shit into work, or we see any actions behind it? You know, you might use that shit to make it sound good, but what are you doing? I put the work in when it came to that. Like everything I speak is documented. Like I have platforms. This is not my only platform. You know, I got What to Talk About Radio. I have Dot Mob Radio. Like I have platforms where I've been pushing this shit. Like, and it never changed. Nothing ever changed. Like I've been coming the same exact way every fucking time. You're getting big energy from me. You know, that's what makes me who I am. You know, it's all about becoming a better version of self, man. Like people be thinking when you say change, oh, you got to change the way you dress, or you got to change the way you eat, or you got to change the way you conduct yourself. It's like no, it's like becoming a better version of self, like growing outside of certain things. Like as you get older, your mindset's supposed to change. You know, you're supposed to grow into a better version of self. All right, you walked that path already. You done those things. All right, it's time to move on. You know, but that's why people end up still stuck within the same situations because they're not allowing their mind to grow as they're growing. They still want to be stuck in those same situations. Those, like, I don't get it, man. I feel like any grown person that been through certain shit, that lived a certain type of lifestyle, after a while, you should be tired of that shit. Like, what? That shit shouldn't even be entertaining to you no more. Like, what? Like, I've reached a point where, what? Going out, club, like, what? Why would I want to keep going to seeing the same motherfuckers? Like it's the same motherfuckers. What's changing? What excitement am I receiving from seeing the same motherfuckers? Like I get the fact of wanting to be outside of your household and having a drink and listening to some good music. I understand that part. But there's ways that that can be done without having to be in a club with a bunch of sweaty ass, goofy ass motherfuckers though. There's definitely other ways that can be done. I mean, my daughter, she like to go out, but we also had fun just being in our house, drinking and having our wine, listening to music, you know, playing little games and shit like that. We enjoyed ourselves in the house doing that. You feel me? But, you know, different strokes for different folks. But that's why I say you need to change our mindset, how y'all look at life. You know, like my sister said, life is life. All right, life's supposed to change. It ain't supposed to stay the same. You are the creator of the life you chose. Y'all do know we chose this. We chose this. We chose these vessels. We chose to walk these paths that we're walking. You are the creator of the life you choose to live. If you want some sort of thing, anything to change within that life, change it. Change it. It's just, you know, once a motherfucker has woken up to understanding who they truly are, like once you get that, run with it. No, don't play around with it. Don't tug of war with it. Don't try to be in your head. Oh, should I do this? If I do that, is it bad? Is it good? No, 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 no. There is no good. There is no bad. It's all about what makes sense to you. We all know what we should or should not do as grown folks. You know, there are rules and regulations, and when I speak of rules and regulations, it's universal laws, universal rules, universal regulations, like how we supposed to conduct ourselves as men and women. A woman knows what a woman should do and not do. What same with a man, you know, especially in relationships and shit like that. So that's nothing that we need to really tap in on, you know. But I
Yeah,
don't know,
yeah.
man. Yeah, me again. I'm gonna kiss you. Yeah, me again. I will be seeing you soon, my love. Very, very soon.
No.
Well, but yeah, man. You know, like I said, this is freedom of speech. You know, I'ma always give my truths. We're gonna always give our truths. My goddess, she's just going through her modes right now. That's the only reason she ain't giving y'all the energy that she usually would give. You know, but she's here. Her energy is here, and her energy is felt. And of course, you know, Big Chief, I got her. I got her. That's my baby.
Okay.
I told you don't okay me again, Shorty. But you know, we spoke on the Trump situation, which you know I look at as some sort of distraction. I could look at it that it has to be like, yeah. It's a distraction. I'm not even going to tug of war around with that. You know what I'm saying? That's definitely a distraction, whether it was real or not. You know, and we all know of any type of governments hiring assassins or hitmen or whatever, them motherfuckers is going to get the job done. We don't know. We've never seen well, have we? I don't know. I never really heard or witnessed no assassination attempts. Like it always they got the job done. With Malcolm X, they got the job done. Kennedy, they got the job done. Malcolm, they got the job done. Like, you know, and whoever else, you know, the job was done. There wasn't no attempts. Like, you know, not that I know of anyway. So, you know, this is the first ever for me. You know, attempt assassin. Like that's crazy. By the government. They don't miss. Like, okay. I'm not against Trump though. I will say that once again. I'm not a Trump hater nor a Trump supporter, but I'm not against him. I don't feel as though if he were to get in office that anything is going to get worse for us. I definitely don't feel that. I think some very big major changes would be made based off of what's going on right now. I do know that. I don't vote though, you know, because I feel like they already be knowing who they gonna put in office. You know, they already know exactly what they're going to do. It's all about control. Whoever has the most control, whoever holds the most power, whether it's on the dark side or the light side. There is a war going on within the spiritual world that a lot of y'all know nothing about. You hear me? You know, there is some of us that's really higher up. You feel me? That's fighting this war. I promise y'all it is. You know, that's why y'all feel different type of energies at times. You know, it's a lot of shit. It's shit going on within the universe. So when you change, it's something that's changing within the universe. You know, when you get those feelings, and you know, I can't really explain it because I don't really know too much details about it. But I know it's truth behind what I'm saying, though. I know that for sure. But that's why I try to go out there and you know become one with nature as much as I can. You know, that's definitely why it's summertime. You know, I'm gonna get that in as much as I can. You know, 'cause when the wintertime come around, then we don't have any sun, and you know, sun is needed when it comes to us melanated beings. You know, we live off the sun. Whether you're someone who doesn't like the sun or not, you like the sun. You just don't like being in it because it's hot and makes you sweat. I get it, you know, but at the end of the day, we love the sun. We are sun gods and goddesses. Do the work, man. That's all I want to say to my fellow gods and goddesses. Do the work. Self work, you know, the healing, because it's definitely needed. Like I said, I'm still working on me. Like a motherfucker would, you know, hear me speak or see how I conduct myself and feel like, you know, I'm all the way there or I got it all. I know, man. I'm still working on me as well. There's a lot of work that needs to be done, you know? But I understand this. But I have a clear understanding of certain things. Especially when it comes to how we supposed to conduct ourselves as men and women within this universe. Everybody has a set role to play. Understand your role, play your fucking part. I broke that down before. When it comes to like basketball teams and football teams, or I try to use those as examples because that would make more sense to the generation that I'm trying to attract. So it's like when you're on a basketball team, you got a power forward, center, shooting guard, point guard, and a small forward. You know, point guard going to be the best point guard they can be. You ain't gonna see the point guard trying to be like the power forward. You're not gonna see the power forward trying to be like the center. The center is gonna be the best fucking center. Point guard gonna be the best fucking point guard. Shooting guard, and that's how shit's supposed to go. Be the best in the role that you're playing. That's all. But motherfuckers be
Yeah.
out trying to be big, bold, bigger than everybody and shit. That's why teams don't last. They don't know how to play their role, play your part within the team, be the best whatever role you're playing within the team. No, you want to be the head nigga. You want to run everything. Everybody want to be the head nigga. That's crazy. Just be the best you. Then y'all wonder why shit be breaking apart. That's why. That's why. Hey, you ain't gotta take it from me. Life is life out here. So you ain't got to take it from me, man. Y'all living that life that y'all created out here. You gonna have those bumps. You gonna bump, and there's a lot of bumps within that road. You hear me? And a lot of mountains, a lot of storms, all that shit. Y'all go walk through all that shit. You feel me? So, and this is to those who haven't made it to a certain level yet. Not to all my brothers and sisters. I'm saying those who are still in the jungle. You still out there. You feel me? You know? We've climbed the mountains already. Like motherfuckers been through those storms. Like the post I shared today, when motherfucker, I think it said something about some people in the rain and some people just get wet, something like that. But it made sense. It made a whole lot of sense. You know, motherfuckers was in the rain, but niggas wasn't getting wet. That takes you back to when I spoke about a lot of the rappers that's rapping about other people's lifestyles and shit. Peace and love, peace to the gods. Y'all know the vibes. Appreciate y'all pulling up. These rappers getting paid off of rapping about our lives. Like the people that's really in the struggles, really in the midst of things and shit. Like, and these motherfuckers getting paid off of it. All they doing is presenting a fucking image. An image of your life. It's crazy. But hey, hey, listen, I ain't hating on nobody, yo. If a motherfucker is making it and succeeding in whatever role they are choosing to play your fucking role. That's who you're meant to be within this universe. So I ain't got nothing against those motherfuckers. I don't even got nothing against the motherfuckers on the upper side. That's bringing the bullshit our way. Because at the end of the day, they're doing their part. I'm more mad at us, our people, because we're not doing ours. What is y'all talking about? What am I mad at them for? They doing their part. How many times I gotta say that? This is what they're here to fucking do. They're doing their job. When the fuck are y'all gonna do y'all's? That's the fucking question. Y'all just keep sitting back complaining about every fucking thing. Whether it's work or the food prices, the gas, whatever, everything that's going on, y'all just keep sitting back complaining. They're doing their fucking job, you dumb motherfucker. When the fuck are you going to do yours? Let's do our part. Let's unite as the people and push what we supposed to be pushing out this bitch. Let's stop entertaining the music and all that weird ass shit that's going on within the program world. If y'all stop entertaining that shit, then we can fix some shit. We are the ones that's feeding that shit because we still choose to tap that play button. Fuck out of here, man. Y'all still choose to run to these shows and pay all this buku cash. Motherfuckers will go broke. You'll be late on your rent, late on your light bill, and all of that shit to go support a celebrity that doesn't give two fucks about you. And y'all wonder why we're labeled as ignorant niggas. Fuck is you talking about? Do I gotta say that again? I know a lot of people that have done this shit. That have done this shit to support these motherfuckers who don't give a fuck about you. It's crazy. But you mad because they called you an ignorant nigga. God damn. But you doing all this ignorant shit though? Wow. And you mad? Why you mad? Because it's the truth? You know they say all people hate the truth, right? That's the truth. That's the truth. That's why a lot of motherfuckers still stuck in their ways and comfortable with the way life is going right now because they afraid of the truth. They know the truth but don't want to accept it. You know? They feel like they're gonna lose so much if they were to do what needs to be done. There's no truth in that. Cause your mind is everything. You know, if you think and speak things into existence, you will have those things that you speak. You can literally speak your life into existence. I swear on everything I love. You can literally speak your life into. I am a prime example of what I'm saying right now. I don't have to break my situation down, man. Those who know. You can speak your life into existence. You can think your life into existence. Kill that negativity. Like, man, I be having calls with my brother and I will hang up or go in on him when the motherfucker get to speaking some negative dumbass shit. Cause it's like, bro, stop. You're speaking this into existence. This shit ain't even happening. But yet the fact that you keep saying it, it will. Stop speaking dumbass shit into existence. Them motherfuckers be sitting around mad as shit, ready to crash out with some shit that happened, but you the reason why it's happened. You spoke this shit into existence. Stop. That's why I speak against whatever one speaks. My voice is very fucking powerful. I am a true god, aboriginal of this land. You hear me? Fuck is you talking about? The ancestors are with me on a day-to-day basis. You hear me? Fuck is you talking about? Ain't no stopping this. Ain't no controlling this. I do what the fuck I want. Even with the job that I choose to work. And like y'all know, boy, I could get deep on this shit. I stood 10 toes on some things, man. You hear me? I stood 10 toes on some shit. You know the vibe, sis. Peace and love, man. I'm about to tap out though, man. You know, I gave the energy that was needed. You hear me? I definitely gave the energy that was needed due to the fact that we ain't been live in a while, you know. But, you know, when you coming back, babe? When you coming back with Goddess Takeover, man? Or do you have plans on even coming back? Or you chilling for a minute? What we doing?
I don't know. I'll be back soon.
Word. I mean, I feel that way as well. I ain't gonna hold you. You know, I do my nature talks and shit here and there because, like I said, I've been tapping in with that lately. I'm trying to tell y'all, whatever direction the universe pushing you, man, y'all better accept that, especially if it's positive. Don't get it twisted. The dark side's still doing their work out here too. You know, and they'll try to push you in another direction that you shouldn't be going. It's a test. Like if you fail the test, then you want to continue the patterns that you have set for yourself. I promise you. You know, a lot of y'all keep failing the test and wonder why y'all keep being in the same situation. All right, y'all better listen to the fucking universe. The universe is speaking to you every day. But you know, this was uh uh uh, uh freedom of speech. You know, I can't make this shit up radio. Freedom of speech with your host, Big Chief, G the Starflower, Melanated God of Love, and my
Mm,
God is Aquarius God.
mm.
Hey, babe, because you know I cut the AC off, right, y'all? Peace and love, man. I appreciate you pulling up, fam. You know the vibes. I cut the AC off because it was loud and I didn't want it to, affect the sound and shit. So I'm really hot and my goddamn mouth dries on a bit, sure. But
Mm.
my apologies, y'all. This was I Can't Make This Shit Up podcast. Freedom of speech with myself, Big Chief, not the little one, G the Starflower, Melanated God of Love, and my goddess, Aquarius goddess. My beautiful lady. She's so beautiful. Right.
Okay, peace, love, and happiness, everybody. Good night.
All right. Love is love, man. Everybody stay woke, stay blessed, stay dangerous, stay you. Don't ever allow anyone outside of you to tell you who you are. You hear me? Big Chief, not the little one. Big MRM, WRW Mafia, the tribe. Shout out to my three young star seeds and peace of love to my goddess because she is the head of the tribe. Yeah. Love is love.